It is me from the future. I was taking a shower and then I realized that I didn't film a showcase for this build. So I jumped out of the shower and yeah, that's why I look like a wet dog now. Die, boy. Easy. You see, guys, the sacrifices that I make for you. Jesus Christ, I got water in my mouth. Ooh, nice. Hello, peeps. Do I sound cool when I say peeps? Isn't that what cool people say nowadays? Peeps. Anyways, peeps. Okay, I'm stopping. Anyways, guys, today I'm doing a Unix only version of my Spell Totem Arc Gemling. This version is way cheaper, but it is also way weaker. If you look at my mana, for example, I am only at 4250 mana. And my mana is both my source of damage and survivability, right? Meanwhile, I'm at 7000 mana on my, quote unquote big boy Spell Totem Arc Gemling. So that's a 2800 difference in mana. That's quite a lot considering that we are using Archmage to scale our damage. But without further ado, let's get into the gear. I am going to go through this pretty quickly just because I have already made a Spell Totem Arc video this league. And that video itself was based on another video made by someone named, I believe, Pat of Key or something like that. So, this is a video based on a video that was based on another video, right? So, if you want more information, you should go watch either the video that I made previously to this one, either the video made by Key, right? But yeah, so for our weapon, I have a Runeseeker Skull, as always, 9 levels to all spells and a lot of mana. This weapon is amazing for many builds. For my helmet, I am using a Alpha Soul, and the two main reasons for that is one, we are using Ancestral Bond, which uses Spirit in order to summon totems, and that means that we need a lot of Spirit for this build. And the second reason is that that it gives me 70% cold resistance, which is pretty good. For the body armor, I am using the same body armor that I have used in my previous Spell Totems video, and that's a Lore Weave. And the main reason behind using this Lore Weave is the 7% quality of all skills. We are a quote-unquote quality stacker. That's why we anointed Paragon on my helmet as well, which gives me another 5% quality of all skills. And the 3 lines at the bottom, those 3 are a big bonus. Basically, this makes my arc chain 2 additional times, and it makes my arc fork as well. And we also have some peaks because I am using a Megalomaniac with, is it this one? No. Is it this one? Yes. Close confines, which gives me 50% chance to pierce enemies that are 3 meters away from me. That's not a lot. It is actually pretty close to me, but we got some picks, right? That's the main idea, right? So we have chain, we have fork, and we have some picks. We are set up. In my offhand, I'm running a Palm of the Dreamer, and the main reason behind that is that it gives me quite a bit of spirit, and we need as much spirit as we can get. And then we also get some chaos resistance because of impurity, and we get this amazing effect, Dreaming Gloom Shrine. For the amulet, I'm running a Astramentis. This Astramentis could be much better, but I have only paid 15 divines for it, so beggars cannot be choosers. I bought it like this, it isn't even anointed, so you have room for improvement here. But the only reason why I'm using Astramentis is because of this Grip of Kulmak. This Grip of Kulmak requires me to have 200 dexterity in order to get 25 spirit from it. And I normally wouldn't be even close to 200 dexterity on this build, because what you want the most on this build is intelligence. But because of Astramentis, I am now at 200 dexterity, so that means that I'm getting the 25 spirit. Now for my ring, I am, like I said, using a grip of Kulmak. And the three main stats that I was looking for in this grip of Kulmak are increased maximum mana, spirit reservation, and extra spirit. And this grip of Kulmak has all three of them, which is great. Now, if you are luckier than me, or if you have more divines to reroll this ring, you could get 12% increased maximum mana instead of 7 like I have, right? So basically I'm missing 5% increased maximum mana here, and then again 5% increased maximum mana here. So I'm missing 10% increased maximum mana, which is quite a lot, but I have prioritized getting 10% increased spirit reservation and 25% spirit, extra spirit. Why? Because I needed that in order to summon 5 totems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you look down here, I have only 1 spirit left, right? So if this was 24, this 25, if it was 24, I wouldn't be able to get a 5th totem. If this was 9%, then again I wouldn't be able to get a 5th totem. So yeah, you need 10% here, you need 25% here, and then if you get lucky, of course, you can get 12% increased maximum mana as well. For the gloves, I'm using the same gloves that I have used in my mana stacker video. The idle hands with a 20% increased maximum mana corruption. Basically, the only thing that we care about here is the increased maximum mana and as many sockets as possible. And yeah, those gloves are perfect for mana stacking. For the boots, I'm running a series step, and there are 3 reasons for that. One of them is the high increased movement speed. There are not many unique boots that have 30% increased movement speed. The second reason is the evasion. Basically, normally mana is my only form of survivability, my only defense layer. But because of Atsiri Step working together with Mage Blood, having double Jade and getting a little bit of armor from my Lord Weave and getting some more armor from my Arctic Armor, basically we got some armor and some evasion going, right? And the last reason is deflection. We are getting quite a bit of deflection. 60% of my evasion rating as deflection, which is good. For the belt, like I said, I'm running a Mage Blood with Bismuth for elemental resistances, Quicksilver for movement speed, and Double Jade for some more defenses. And lastly, for my flasks and charms, I'm running double Lavianga Spirits for the passive mana recovery, and then the same 3 charms that I am always using. This one for stun, this one for freeze, and the rite of passage with the spirit of the cat. For the main reason is the critical hit chance, but it also gives me some more goodies, like for example movement speed. I am quickly going to show you the stats as well. I am a level 96 Gemling. I have quite a lot of stats because of my Astra Mentis. I have 2000 life, but I'm using Atsiri's Communion, so I only have 455 life left. I have 4250 mana. I have 365 spirit, almost 60% armor, and the majority of that armor comes from my Arctic Armor. And this is really helpful when it comes to my survivability. Almost 40% evasion. Then again, not a lot, but it is helpful when it comes to survivability. I am capped on resistances, only 35% chaos resistance, which is not much, but better than nothing. My movement speed is at 72%, and I believe I don't have any rarity on this character. Or actually, no, actually I do. Let me see. I cannot see because of my microphone. So we have 11% rarity because of my log weave, and 15% because of my rite of passage. So basically 26% rarity, which is very low. And I have already showed what I'm using in my which supports I'm using in all of my skills in my other video, but I'm quickly going to go through them as well now. So if you see a random support here, for example Armor Demolisher, keep in mind that I am only using it in order to balance those two numbers. I am only using Frost Bomb together with Elemental Weakness for bosses. And for mapping, I am only using Spell Totems usually. Mana Remnants is very important for us because since we have quite a bit of mana, it is pretty hard for it to regenerate by itself. So Mana Remnants is helping us a lot. And Arctic Armor, which you could drop if you had some more spirit and if you wanted to summon a 6th totem. I believe I need 48 or 45, something like that, in order to summon another spirit. So basically, I would need 47 more spirit. So if I took away this Arctic Armor, which is 30 spirit, that means that if I had another, what is it? Another 17 spirit, I would be able to summon a 6 totem. So if you are in that situation, you can drop Arctic Armor, but I really like it. It has quite a bit of damage and it gives me a lot of armor as well. So because of the quality. Grants 46% increase armor per stage. That's a lot. That's a lot. And lastly, let me show you the skills tree. It is exactly the same skills tree as in my other video. Basically, the main goal here is to take as many jewel slots as possible because jewels are broken this league. I have a voices with 2 sockets. Those are the kind of jewels that I'm running, double corrupted, most of them. I have a split personality, so I can start from the Templar, I believe, yeah. Starting point. Ancestral Bond, so we can use Spirit in order to summon our totems. Mind over Matter for some more survivability. A from nothing jewel, so we can take all those powerful nodes around Eldritch Barrier. Eldritch Barrier in order to convert our energy shield to maximum mana. And a Megalomaniac with close confines, like I said, to get some peace. Pardon me. Lifelong Friends, which is not helpful for this particular build, but in my other build, I am running Wolf Pack, and this is kind of helpful for my wolves to revive faster. And official inscriptions, which is a must, an absolute must in this build. If you want to summon 5 totems, you do need this node. Alright, that's it for the video. This might be the strongest Unix only build that I have made this league. In fact, I'm pretty sure that it is the strongest, and that goes to show how powerful spell totems are in this league. It also runs really well, it isn't very visually costing, so I am pretty happy with how it turned out to be. Yes, leave a like if you enjoyed and all that, and thank you for watching, thank you for listening, see you next time, bye.